Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. So, basically, in this individual reading, this is going to be for a reading for Pisces. Pisces is going to go for May 19th to May 29th of 2026. So, you know what, Pisces, I understand what you're going through in every single which way of, from the north, from the east, and from the south, from the west. There's always something rather than nothing, right? It's the way how it goes. You have to evaluate your own situations of what you're going through in that way, because that's how it goes, Pisces. I understand what you're going through, but the way this is, it's the way of how it goes in that way. But the way this is, Pisces, you have to pay attention on what you're going through in that way of how it is. And you think to yourself, it's like, may the best of it, right? It's the way how it goes. But you have to stand it. You have to improve yourself wisely. You have to be who you are, Pisces, because the way this is, you have to understand that, right? So the way this is, whether you understand what, in that way, that's how it goes in that way. So this is what the reading is. So let's see. So we got basically the King of Wands here is there's no leadership in the 6 Wands here. There's no basic celebrations. But the way this is, whether you have no leadership, there's something that's happening in this situation. But this is how it goes in that way, right? So when you have no celebration, no leadership, there's something that was happening. But that's how it goes in that way, okay? So that's how it goes. So the way how this is, the way I'm going to explain it to you in this wonderful section of how it goes, you have to understand what you're going through in that way, because this is how it is, right? So the way this is, whether you understand it in that format of how it goes, this is the way it is. This is how it's going to be. So the way this is how it goes in that way. But this is how it's going to be in that. In a way of how it goes in that, in the way how it is, and it's the way it seems to be in that way. So you understand what you're going through in that way, but the way this is, you have to understand what you're going through in the way of how it goes in that perfection on how it's going to be in that way. So the way of this is what's going on in that way. But the way it is, this is the way it seems to be. So, this is how it goes. So, you will see the cards eventually, but I'm going to tell you, is that the Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, there's empathy. There's two sides to the story here. One makes sense, one doesn't make sense. You decide how it goes. So you might do with an Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in that way, Pisces, but that's how it goes. On the other side, you have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, you're having bad luck on your other side, but that's how it goes in that way. So, the way this is the way it seems to be in that way, but that's how it goes. So I'm going to clarify the Queen of Cups. So we have the 10 Wands over, there's burdens, 8 Wands reverse, there's no speed, Death reverse, there's no endings, 10 reverse, there's no action, 10 Pentacles reverse, there's no wealth, 10 reverse, there's no healing, 9 Wands reverse, there's no fear, and the 3 of Swords is upright, there's heartbreak. Yeah, exactly. So when you have heartbreak, things are not going as planned. It's like, this is how it goes, and you're thinking, woe is me, I can't do it anymore, I quit. Well, that's how it goes. But the way of this is always a wonderful feeling. Whether, yes, you might be feeling sad, yes, you're probably whimpering, yes, that's how it goes. But the way this is like, this is how it goes, right? It's no matter how you're feeling in that way, but that's how it goes in that way. So let me clarify this Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles, there's no prosperity, no money. 7 Wands is upright, you're feeling resilience. 3 reverses, there's progress. 7 of Swords, you're feeling deceit. And 6 Pentacles is upright, there's kindness. Exactly. So when you have kindness, you have to have kindness in that way, but that's how it goes in that way. So you might be dealing with an Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, in that perspective. Right, that's how it goes. So the way how this is seems to be, but this is how it goes. So this is how it is in that way, whether you can see it in both sides of the situation, but no matter how it goes. So, right now you see the cards now, but the way this is, how it is. So earlier I was explaining to you about the cards, but now I'm telling you now, because about this is the whole entire reading of how it goes in that format. But the way this is going to be how it is. So we don't know what's going on in the middle of the situation yet, but that's how it goes, right? We have to do furthermore of how it goes in this way, but that's how it's going to be, okay? So I'm going to clarify this Three of Swords. Sure is that right, there's progress. 3 years is no transformation. Those years is no decisions. Sun cards over there's positivity. Exactly, so you're being positive. So Pisces, when you have positivity, that's how it goes, because that's how it's going to be, because that's how it is. So you understand that, right? So when you go for the 6 Pentacles here, I'm going to clarify that. The Fool is over, there's change. Just yours is tell the truth. Empress over, there's nourishment. Just yours is no action. Star yours is no inspiration. Here for yours is no guidance. Taurus yours is no healing. Magician's over, you're on skill. And Devil's over, there's obsession addiction. So you might deal with another Capricorn here, but that's how it goes. So it's like you see it as when you're feeling, you know how it goes, but that's what it seems to be, okay? So let's verify this Sun card. Moon reverse is no interpretation. Star reverse is no inspiration. Star reverse is no decisions. Just as over, you're telling the truth. You know, Pisces, when you tell the truth, that's what you're going through in that way, right? It's like, okay, everything's going to be fine. I already know what to do, yes. But, you know, everything is not slow and steady, but that's how it goes in that way, right? So that's how it's going to be. What's the Devil card about? High Priestess over, you're using your voice. Death is over, you're focusing on another Scorpio. Judgment is over, you're taking action. Temperance is over, there's healing. The Chariot is over, there's progress. The Hermit, you already have a soulmate. Hammer, there's no restrictions. Empress, there's no nourishment. W, no obsession with addiction. For is incompletion. And Emperor, there's structure. Exactly. So when you have structure, things are going to come as planned, right? It's like this is how it goes. But what this is, whether you understand about this is going to be a good, interesting of how it goes, and this wonderful feeling of this whole entire reading, it does make sense. But in that way, this is how it goes. It's like you have to understand that. So let's see what this universe, what in the middle of it is. So the King of Cups story, there's support, followed by the 5 Cups story, there's grief. Ace Pentacles first is on prosperity about money. Ace Cups first is unsatisfactory. 7 Wands is over, you feeling resilience. Exactly. Like, things are not going as planned, because you're basically saying, why would I do this? Why would I keep doing this? Because in that way, it's like things are going as planned, but that's how it goes, right? It's like you have to have your own standards, because you have to understand that. You have to improve yourself wisely to get a better view, right? It's the way how it works, because in that way, that's what it's going to be. So I'm going to go from the middle to the right, middle to left. 2 Wands is over, you want planning. 4 Wands is over, there's celebration. 6 Swords over, there's movement. 6 Wands is over, there's celebration. 9 Pentacles over, there's trust. 8 Cups is over, there's entertainment. Sun card is over, there's positivity. Exactly. So when you have positivity, you want it is. So you might be focusing on another Leo as a fire sign, but what this is how it's going to be. You want things to happen all at once. That's how it goes, but that's how it's going to be, okay? What's between the middle and the left side? Page of Pentacles over, there's prospects. 9 Pentacles over, there's basically you're feeling comfortable. 3 Pentacles over, there's excitement. 10 Cups there's incompletion. Page Cups is over, there's loyalty. 4 Swords there's no trust. There's no rest, and the Justice over, you're telling the truth. Exactly. So things are going as planned, but that's how it goes. It's like that's what it's going to be in that way, because that's how it is, right? There's always a standpoint, and no matter how that stand is, that's how it's going to be. So you might be focusing on another air sign, as in another Libra, but that's how it goes, right? It's like, okay, this seems to be happening. All right, this is how it goes. So I'm going to clarify. I'm going to clarify the left side. 7 Pentacles first, you already have a career. What's the middle? Ace Wands over, there's new beginnings. And 2 Cups is over, there's relationships. Okay, so what's this 7 Pentacles about? Five of Wands, sorry, there's chaos. Three Cups, there's no celebration. Three Pentacles, there's no excitement. Six Cups, there's no past. Queen Cups, there's empathy. Yeah, there's always two sides of the story here. One makes sense, one doesn't make sense. But you decide. So the way how this is, that's what it seems to be in that way, because that's how it goes. You always think ahead, and you have to do it in that way, because that's how it goes. So you understand that. But the way this is, that's what it seems to be. So you understand that, right? So you have to focus on your own ability from the right and wrong perspective. But that's how you're going to do it in that way, because that's how it goes. I'm going to clarify this Ace of Wands here. Queen of Pentacles, there's no stability. King of Swords, right, there's knowledge. Six of Pentacles, there's no kindness, so you're being rude and disrespectful. Eight Cups, right, there's introspection. Nine of Wands, there's no fear. Nine Pentacles, you're feeling uncomfortable. Exactly, that's what it seems to be. Nine Cups, there's no fulfillment. Emperor's yours is no nourishment. Four of Wands, yours is no celebration. Eight Swords, yours is no anxiety. Five Pentacles, you're feeling insecurity. Exactly, because you're in between. It's like you're feeling you're feeling comfortable, then you're feeling uncomfortable. Things are not going as planned. But when you do it, that's how it's going to be. It's like, all right, well, this is how it goes. You have to have your own stepping time of how it goes, but this is how it seems to be. What's two Cups about? So Ace of Swords, there's a misunderstanding. 10 Cups, there's incompletion. 7 Cups, there's bravery. King Pentacles, there's security. King Cups, there's support. Swords, there's inspiration. Swords, you're making progress. King Wands, you want passion, so you want leadership. Just Cup, there's no endings. Four Cups, there's no destruction. Four Swords, there's recuperation. Yeah, because you want to recuperate. That's how it seems to be, because that's how it goes. When you have recuperation, you're recuperating from the relationships or whatever you're doing. But you know what, Pisces, that's how it goes. So what's between the Strength card and this Four of Swords? Sun card reverse is negativity. Exactly. So basically, you're telling me that you're in positivity, then you're feeling like you're comfortable, then you're feeling uncomfortable, and now you're feeling like you have negativity. That doesn't make any sense. But in that way, maybe it does for you, but you never know, right? Let me clarify the Sun card. Seven of Wands is no resilience. Moon is the there's misrotation. So basically, it means that you're focusing. So the moon is actually, affected by you, right? It's like that's how it goes. So you might be affected by the moon in that way. Clarify that, please. Five Swords, there's no revenge. Taurus, there's transformation. Hierophant, you want guidance. Yeah, exactly. You want guidance, right? So when you have guidance, that's what it seems to be in that way. Let me clarify this Queen Cups. Hammer, there's no restrictions. Ace of Pentacles, there's no growth. Seven of Swords, you're feeling deceit. Yeah, exactly. Everything is deceiving you. Interesting. Let me clarify this. Five Pentacles. Emperor, there's no structure. 6 Wands is over, there's achievement. Page 1 is over, there's invention. 10 Pentacles, you want wealth. Queen of Wands is over, you want charisma. Wheel of Fortune is over, you want good luck. 2 Swords is upright, so you don't know which path you're going to take, left or right. So you have the 10 of Swords is upright, so you want conclusions. Page Cups is over, you want loyalty. 2 Wands is no planning. The Hermit reverse, you already have a soulmate. Page of Pentacles reverse is no prospects. High Priestess over, you're using your voice. Second card story, there's a delusion. Yeah, so basically you're having a deja vu moment. Queen of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Swords reverse is no independence. So you're not showing your independence. I have no idea why. Lower story, you're making decisions. Knight of Swords story, there's trauma here. And Knight of Cups is over, there's romance. So basically, Pisces, what you're trying to say is that you want romance, but that's how it goes. You want to be lovable. You want respect. You want how you're feeling, but that's how it goes in that way. So this is what it seems to be, but that's how it goes, and it's the way how it works, because you know what, Pisces, is like love is in the air, and love is going to do that in many ways, because it's you don't know which direction you're going to take, but between your north, your south, your west, your east, there's always something rather than nothing. But the way this is, if you're focusing about who you are and how you're going to do it in that way, that's how it goes. It's like you see it in one way or another, but that's how it goes. You have to step in the right direction, because that's how it goes, and that's what it's going to be. It's you have to understand that, because when you have romance, that's what it's going to be, and when you have romance, it's the way it works. But that's how it goes. So when you have romance, it's like, all right, this thing being happy, all right, I know what to do, but that's what it's going to be. And romance is a good feeling, right? It's the way how it goes. So Pisces, whether if you're focusing on other, generally Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo-Aries, Sagittarius, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you have to understand what you're going through in that way, because that's how it goes. It's like you want to have your own motivation, your own momentum, your own stability, whatever it is you're feeling. But the way this is, Pisces, you know what to do. You have to have your own life skills, because you have to understand that. And your life skill is actually, you want romance, you want to have respect, you want things to be happening. But that's how it goes. So the way how this is, you have to focus. You have to focus on yourself, and that's how it goes. So I hope you all like this video. Please give a like, please leave a comment if you want, and I'll see you next time I do, and that's how it goes in that way, and that's what it seems to be. So thank you so much, have a wonderful day to all, and I'll see you next time I do, and that's how it goes in that way. So thank you, bye for now, everybody, thank you, and thanks, have a nice day, and thank you, and bye.